here, what it says here, the first level basic course, and it's entitled The Initiation into Spiritual Life. I'd like to know more about this first level course and the structure of the course. Would you care to give me a bit more information on that?
Absolutely, thank you, Leonora. The first level course is, as it says, the first level. There are two other levels. The person who attends the first level doesn't need to continue. They can just have it as a unit. This course is about 20 lectures. Each lecture is 2 hours, so it's a long course. Yeah, it can be divided in 3 parts. 4 half days. Each half day is 4 hours if you want, and so this course is meant to give the it's an introduction, an initiation, like introducing somebody in the mystery of spiritual life, mystery of our relationship with God, mystery of prayer. So it gives the richness we have in the church about spiritual life, how to nourish our relationship with Jesus. So the course obviously is speaking to a Christian adult who wants to deepen his or her relationship with Jesus and wants to know, have the tools. So this first level course, the basic central course of this first level, gives the tools and mainly teaches the 2 ways of prayer that come directly straight from the Mass. The first way is the Lectio Divina, how to listen to God and on a daily basis, and how to put His word into practice. And this takes us various lectures, because I go through details. And it's very important to know that this course is very practical. It's not about just filling your brain, it's about knowing how. This is why I stress a lot and saying that the course happens in silence, a quality of listening. This is why there is always an icon of Our Lady with Jesus, holding Jesus, and a candle. It is really a prayerful moment. It is a course, and it's meant to be a course, not a retreat, not just a conference or a lecture. It is a structured course, because you need, as a Christian adult, to know the minimum information in order to help you as an adult to handle your responsibility of your own spiritual life. There is a minimum of things you have to know, and this is why this course exists. Otherwise, why would we do it? So it's a prayerful moment, a silent moment, deepening moment, where we can learn how to listen to God. The first part, listen to God through the Lectio Divina. And the second part is, actually the third part of the course is about the prayer of the heart. And in the middle we have general rules of spiritual life, what it's all about, the theological virtues, act of faith, of hope and love, the temptations, ups and downs of spiritual life, the work of the grace of God, the Holy Spirit, the place of Jesus, etc. So this is roughly an idea of the whole course. The first lesson is very important of this course. Why am I mentioning it? Because it sort of opens and gives a bit the taste of the
so
course.
The first one is an introduction and description of spiritual life and its goals and its stages.
Yeah, this first lecture is very important because it shows us what we are about to take. It's a journey in order to reach the union with God, with Jesus God. And from that as well we will continue until we reach the fullness of love. So there is a way, there is a journey, a way. I am the way, say Jesus, and this journey has different stages. So we will learn a little bit as well about the stages. So when we set the goal, we want to reach the union with God here on earth, we set the stages, then we will start the journey of knowing the tools. And then you have all the rest of the lectures. You can find them as well on the website. You have the fair description of the course.
And I see here the second lecture, second set is on Our Lady and her place in our spiritual life, following the introduction. Why have you put that lecture? Why does it come after the introduction?
Well, because usually I used to put Our Lady in number 6, like Jesus in our spiritual life, the Holy Spirit in our spiritual life, and Our Lady. But through the years, I sort of understood that people need to open, and paradoxically, we need that opening through Mary. As she opened the way for Jesus, for God to come on earth, as she opened the way for Jesus to perform his first miracle and sign in John chapter 2, the Gospel of Cana of Galilee. As she does as well, she sort of softens the heart of the listeners in a way, I think. And I think her place is so important because it's all about us receiving Jesus. It's not about Jesus, it's about us. The journey is about our transformation. And as Jesus shows us in the parable of the sower, the earth needs to be a good earth. And the best earth who received the seed of God, Jesus, God himself, is Mary.
Is Our Lady.
Yeah, is Mary. So she shows us how to receive, and in a way God uses her in order to transform our heart from a heart hard like a stone to a heart of flesh like her heart. So I think that the Holy Spirit's aim is to make of us a good earth. And this is why we need from the beginning to know about the good earth and how to be the good follower of Jesus. And the best follower is Mary, no? Of course, it's all about Jesus, it's not about Mary. But the seed of God without the earth cannot land in anything. We can speak for hours about Jesus, but does this mean that we are different? No. The earth can be a bad earth. The bad earth listened about Jesus but didn't change. So this is why it's all about the earth and our journey of transformation, and I find that the right place, as St. John did in his Gospel, very humbly trying to follow his example.
Thank you very much. And just so you can clarify, after completing this course, what you hope would be the benefits for the Christian adult having completed this course in the everyday Christian life?
The course in itself is like a long retreat, if you want, extended retreat. So you enter in the course and you come out of it, you feel different. And I see people, they come out of it already different. Not only because of their knowledge, the grace of God is working. It's a call. You come in this course in a way called by God, by Our Lady. You don't come just only... Even if you think in the beginning you came by your own will, but God uses different ways to bring you there. The first benefit and the first practical result of the course is that you will be tempted, and it's a good temptation, to practice what I said. Because I am giving practical insights, practical things to do. And I say to the people, try it and you will see. I'm not bashing you, I'm giving you tools. Try them and you will see yourself. You will come to me and say, you were right, it works. So the best thing is to try it and see that what I said really does work. And my hope is that for like 10 months or a year, you will be practicing. And this will boost hugely your spiritual life, to the point that you will come back to me and say, give us now the second level, because we need a more substantial food. We will continue to practice till the end of our life, Lectio Divina, prayer of the heart, but we need a different food, we need a different knowledge.
There's even more information, more knowledge that we could gain.
Absolutely.
So you have the second level and you have a third level.
Absolutely.
So can you imagine what immense treasures we have?
Absolutely, absolutely. If just people think that there is, that already through all what you will receive, you will tell me why we didn't know these things before. Imagine what you will say at the second level and what you will say at the third level. But it's not about just being thrilled by something, please. It's more about discovering by experiencing, through experience. This is the main thing, is to try it and see and say, yeah, this is real, and you will need more, because you have the main course. but you have different other small courses for each level. If we have time and energy, I give them to strengthen this. This is a minimum. The first level course is a minimum, up to 40 hours. You might say it's a lot, but I'll tell you, it's a minimum. You will come out and say, oh, I want to read more, and I'll give you different books to read and how to read them as well. The third, when we explain the prayer of the heart, I explain how to open the words and the books of all the books we have, and we can't read anymore because we don't know the explanation, we don't know the meaning, etc. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. But what's evident for me is it's how practical this course is. You learn and you also do, and so it's very exciting and also very consoling that we have such methods and practices available to us. So thank you very much, Sean.
I would like just to add one last thing, is that this teaching is based on the Catholic tradition, the wealth of 20 centuries. It is open to anybody, but it is Catholic material that you are receiving. And it is blessed by the Archbishop of Southwark in England, south of London. And so you expect something solid to receive, something based on our tradition, on the fathers of the church, on the mystics, on Teresa of Avila, yes, on Grignon de Montfort, on the Bible.
Fathers,
and the Bible,
yes,
of course,
and
the Bible. From A to Z, it's the Bible. I do not, even when I speak about Our Lady, I do it mainly on the Bible, which is extremely challenging, but this is the thing. So it's absolutely Catholic, very deeply rooted, approved, not the contents, but the general blessing and improvement of my Archbishop and many other bishops as well in other languages and other places in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. And don't hesitate to check on internet www.amorvincit.com. amorvincit.com. Thank you very much. School of Mary.